Gotta love it.
Gotta love it.
Now let's go over to our man, Mr. Teddy Kekstadt, as we do each and every Wednesday at 40 past the hour. Teddy's got a great website, Forex Trading Unlocked, and that's there's a dash between Forex Trading and Unlocked. Teddy Kekstadt, what's going on, brother?
Morning from Chicago, gentlemen. Glad to be back today with you.
Great to have you, man. Great to have you. You know, so we're looking at you're going to be doing a Bitcoin event.
Yes, next Thursday in Chicago on September 20th, my company is going to have one part of the different excerpts. I'm going to do the derivative side. We're using Nadex options and also the CME and CBOE futures for trading Bitcoin. And then there's also going to be some other Bitcoin companies, Bitcoin wallet company, and there's going to be another company dealing with Bitcoin mining. So if you're in Chicago, go to my website. There's a banner for signing up for it. It's a free event also for anyone that wants to attend.
Perfect.
We'll get it up. Go ahead.
You know, it's amazing, Teddy. When I was, this is like a couple months ago, when I was in Chicago, I ended up going to an event after the market closed with Dan and Chip, and
Sure.
I was really surprised, man, how many Bitcoin traders are there.
Sure, right?
It was, yeah, it was pretty intense, man.
Yeah, it's all the kids. They don't touch the futures and stocks or anything anymore. They're like literally, they got 19 and 20-year-olds that are not going to school now. They're trading cryptos downtown.
Yeah, and you know, it was impressive. I mean, you know, there were people that were hurting there, but I'm sure they're going to figure out both sides of the market. Do you know what I mean? You know, but and I guess it's in the DNA of Chicago too. That's the reality, right? I mean,
Trading town.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, which is really cool.
So I have the site up here, folks. So forex-trading-unlock.com, and right there, you hit that banner. I'm sure that's going to bring us over there. You can sign up for that event, Fall into Bitcoin, 1 week from tomorrow.
On location. You gotta love it, man.
Gotta love it, man. Totally.
Okay.
Perfect.
So, currencies. What are we looking at here?
Well, I wish we were talking 2 hours ago because the U.S. dollar Canada trade is already pretty much in full motion.
Yeah. That was interesting. When I was getting off the air last night, you know, I'm on from 3 to 5 Eastern time, and that Canadian dollar started moving at about 4:45 last night Eastern time. You know, and it's like, okay, man, you know, you're gonna get some juice going. So, where do you think we can go here?
Right now, I'm looking for the Canada to get down to 129.70 on this break.
Okay.
And then I think it can actually push it even further down to the 127 area if this move is going to keep building.
It's a good move, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
And as the price goes down, folks, in that Canadian dollar, it gets stronger. And, you know, bottom line is that that's a great thing for folks in Canada. That's
You're
for
almost
sure.
talking about a full penny movement. I mean, you're talking about, is it 138, almost 131 earlier, and now it's basically right at 130 this morning. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, if I...
How the other major currencies are really not moving today, like the yen and the euro. I mean, the euro is starting to get a little bit stronger today, but it's not really trading high.
Yeah.
You know, I think Canada has really got a lot of action today when everything else is kind of really quiet, which is very odd for a major currency to be like that.
Yeah, no, I agree, man, because as soon as I saw the Canadian dollar moving last night, I kept going over to the yen, man. It wasn't moving at all. I says, man, this is weird. What about the pound? Where you at the pound?
Oh, the pound. I think you have to be bullish still. I think that right now above the 129 even area, the pound is going to stay neutral to higher, and I think 31.80 is pretty much where you could see it get up to before it starts to maybe have a little sell-off.
Okay, yeah. And the Aussie dollar?
Well, it's pushing 30-year lows, right, or 30-month lows.
Yeah.
I think that you got to stay with the trend and sell rallies and use caution, especially if you're thinking about buying into that move. I do not think that I think that the China demand slowdown is definitely impacting Australia, especially with the trade trade wars going on right now. So it's a short-term thing for this currency. This is more of a event-driven move than it is really a valuation move. So I think when it snaps, you're going to see a correction. Even if it stays in a bear market, you're going to see a very strong bullish correction in that market coming up.
So that's intriguing. So most times, you know, I mean, if the Canadian dollar is moving, you think that the Australian dollar. But I understand the difference. They're more dependent. Canadians are more dependent on us than the Australians. And
That's quite a downtrend. I just put it on a daily. We're talking we're at 80. You know, early in the year, and we're at 70 right now, essentially.
Yeah,
almost 71. Yeah.
Well, I got a question for you guys. I heard you talking about the oil, and especially with the expirations and stuff. I was looking at the yen and the oil this morning, and on the futures side, the open interest and the volume has been really interesting over the past couple of days. And I think in both those two markets, you have a very large turnover where big money is putting a position on either long or short, and we're going to get a bigger move in one of those two. Like, I think the yen could, if the U.S. dollar yen stays below 112 even, it's going to test that 110, 250 area, maybe get down to 109.
Okay.
Of 112, that's a whole different deal.
Yeah.
The same with oil, and the thing is that the volume, or because it's expiration coming up.
Right.
The question is this volume because of spreaders, or is it just because of the rollover?
Okay.
You know? So it's kind of odd.
So I think what I'm hearing is that we could get a $3 move in oil, right?
Oh, man.
You know,
We just got one in the last 24 hours, which is...
The ones that we've seen over the past years is that it's in between the rollover, the extensions, and then all of a sudden...
Then you have the storm coming in, right?
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. We have the perfect storm brewing going into a weekend, too. I bet the positions are going to be really loading up tomorrow and Friday.
Yeah, that's intriguing, man.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right. Big numbers, man. Big numbers. You know, so tell us a little bit about the Bitcoin event. Like, what do you I'm sure you're going to teach them how to buy and sell, but what?
Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a live. We're going to do a live walkthrough. We're going to do a little breakdown of the Bitcoin for the traders, because some of these guys are crypto traders already, but they don't use the derivatives that are from the more traditional venues.
Okay.
So this is kind of a first in, last out. So my part is going to be using the NADEX, showing how they can hedge or speculate in Bitcoin.
Nice.
The first early versions are not regulated, they're not protected. A lot of people aren't entering it, but they can use products like the NADEX, you know.
Big time. Regulated,
Right.
buying, selling, shorting.
Check it out, folks. Forex-trading-unlock.com. Teddy, thanks so much. We look forward to speaking to you next week.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
Take care.
Teddy.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back.